Let's ruin our lives.
Getting pissed at high tides, chewing up like cyanide. Please don't revive. Let's ruin our lives. Some pills in acid, nails in my casket. That sounds romantic. To just ruin our lives.
それじゃあビデオ見てもらいます。寝んなよ。
Just got TA-80's new album in the mail. Open late. Not gonna show you where I live. TA-80. Sweet stickers. Pins. Nice. That's sweet. Put that on the banner. Give me a signed copy. How sweet is that? Nice. Thank you guys.
From the East Valley, to the West Valley, from New City, to the Hollywood Alley, go! From the East Valley, to the West.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Ruin Our Lives. I am Josh Hensley, joined once again today by some very awesome musicians coming straight out of Tempe, Arizona from the band TA-80 to talk about their new album Open Late is Jamin and Amy.
It's coming up, leading me back to the roller rink days.
Thank you guys so much for coming on. Yeah. So I'd really like to ask, what does TA-80 mean? Can I take a guess?
Yeah, I'd love to hear you guys.
Does it come
It's
from
probably better than the reality, so.
does it come from the compressor?
Nope.
Okay.
It's nasty.
That's all I got.
No, it's,
That's 80. No, it's not.
these acoustic 80s, because we like, I don't know, it's a stupid name, it's just an in-joke, because we're thinking of like imaginary K-Tel compilations that didn't make sense. But then the problem with that is like, if you call yourself these acoustic 80s, people show up to your shows expecting like acoustic 80s music,
Right.
which we're not at all, so.
Oh,
We've been like sabotaging ourselves from the start, sure.
yeah. For sure. Oh, okay. So
Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. That's why we abbreviate it.
Yeah.
So that way, I like it better abbreviated because it's vague at that point. You know, it's
yeah.
genreless.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
a terrible name though because like nobody can remember it. It's just like random letters and.
No, I think it's
numbers.
pretty catchy. Honestly, I thought it was a Star Wars reference. Like, I thought maybe there might be like a droid.
There is a droid.
Oh, is there? Oh, nice.
There is. I don't know where he is. He might be in the living room.
Yeah.
I do have a robot. We do have a robot named T-80.
Nice.
We do.
Oh wait. Oh no, I'm thinking of BB-88, right? That's the right.
Oh yeah, the ball that goes around.
Yeah. So I saw that you guys were both originally from Michigan. How did you end up in Tempe?
Oh, that's a long story. We ended up in Tucson at first. We moved out to Tucson. I have family down there, so we moved down there right after I finished high school. We moved down to Tucson, and we lived in Tucson for about 10 years.
Nice.
Until we went on tour with the Queers and the Leftovers. We did a little U.S. tour with them.
Nice.
And when we got back to Arizona, we played a show in Phoenix, and we just decided to stay in Phoenix and not go back to Tucson. So we just kind of moved in basically across the road from the clubhouse in
really?
Tempe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just took the money from tour and got an apartment. And
Yes.
most of the band moved in there. At the time, we were like a four-piece, essentially. My drummer quit after the tour. But so the other members, at that time, there was like one member still living in Tucson.
Oh, okay.
So we're still kind of like that. We're split. Like Russ and Matt live in Tucson. The rest of us live here in Tempe.
What? So Tucson and Phoenix, I feel like are very different places, like culture-wise. Was it what was it about Phoenix that wanted you to leave what I would consider like culture rich Tucson?
Because it felt like a better place because we couldn't plug in or find other punk bands in Tucson really that we could play with. Huh. It was kind of like I don't think we ever played with another punk band until we moved to Tempe.
Really?
And Phoenix was always us with like a blues band or something that. Yeah, we just never got plugged in Tucson.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow. That
a lot of good bands, a lot of good people, but we just couldn't find the punk scene, or we couldn't get into the venues that the punk scene was.
Interesting. So. Okay. And you guys formed in 2001, is that correct?
Yeah.
Nice. Wow. So that's 14 years now. Nice.
24, I think.
24 years.
24. Oh, 2001. That's right. Sorry. Sometimes math escapes.
Like 10 years off my life. That sounds great. Let's pull the clock back.
24 years. Okay, that's right on. Yeah, I saw you guys had a write-up in Maximum Rock and Roll.
We did.
And was that for your last album, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And
we haven't got reviews or anything on the new one. Nothing yet.
Yeah. Well. Thank you so much for sending it to me before it comes out. I liked it a lot. So everybody, it's called Open Late. It's a banger for sure. I listened to it with my kid. He was jumping around, having a lot of fun to it. Yeah. So that was really cool.
Nice.
So how did you guys come together as a band? That was in Tucson, or did you start back in Michigan?
We started back in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know, how did it start? You were Jamin was in a different band called DC, and I had written a song with him that was on one of the DC albums called Sweet Constance. Okay. So that was kind of almost the first TA-80 song, but it was on a DC album, so it was still a DC song at that point.
Okay.
But that kind of, when we did that, we kind of decided that we liked working together, and we would just keep writing songs together.
Nice. It's the best, for sure. And I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And her brother's in the band. Her brother's in the band also.
Yeah.
With us, gents. Yeah.
What does he play?
He plays rhythm guitar.
Oh, okay. So when I was looking at like the band members' info, it looks like you guys sort of like trade off on instruments.
Yeah. We more so back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
We started out like kind of more like we all switched instruments on stage back in the day, but
nice.
Now we have like a live setup,
right.
But we in the studio though, less and less so as time goes on. But the new one was the only one I think where everybody plays their instrument on every song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whereas before it's like somebody else.
Usually what we do is whoever can play it best is who plays it.
Makes sense.
So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whoever can play it fastest, because we're always up against the wall of time in the studio, because it costs money.
True.
So,
did it?
We're always racing that clock.
So has it been like an evolving process to figure out like who's gonna play which instrument primarily?
It was at first. It was at first, I'd say, because I wasn't really sure if I was gonna play guitar or bass.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of kept going back and forth between guitar and bass at first, and then I finally just decided that I liked bass better, and I'd rather just stay on bass.
Oh, okay. So you're currently playing bass now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you are the lead singer?
Yeah.
Correct, Amy? Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so, Jamin, you're also vocals?
Yes.
Okay.
I do the yelling. When you hear a dude yelling, it's usually me. I used to play instruments in the band, but I sucked at all of them, so I kind of slowly gave away my jobs.
Yeah.
On the first record, I played guitar and bass and drums, but I'm not very good at any of them. So it's like, well, we got to get a drummer, and then they'll sound better. And then it's like, well, what am I still doing on guitar? Let's get a guitarist. Let's get.
I'm sure you're a lot better than me.
I doubt that.
So how did you guys individually like start playing music? Were you ever in like band in school, or
I was.
Were you? Yeah.
I was. Yeah, I was a little band geek. I played when I finished high school, I played 15 different instruments.
Wow. Dang.
Yeah. So I started on flute, and then I moved to I did all the saxophones. I did alto, tenor, and bari, but I mostly did tenor sax. and I did oboe for a while. I did percussion for a while. I did baritone. I tried clarinet. I just kind of did everything.
Yeah.
And then I finally got into guitar when I was about I think 14.
Yeah,
was when I got my first guitar.
That seems to be like the average age for most people, like 13, 14. Yeah. I started on clarinet.
I tried it. Oh, did you?
I did. I couldn't. I faked my way for like 4 years in band. Yeah. Jamin, how did you get your start?
Oh man, I tried to get into high school band in like 6th grade, and they wouldn't let me in. They're like, "You suck too bad," because I wanted to be like a drummer in high school band, but they were like, "No, you suck." So I just went and started a punk band with my friends.
There you go.
Which was DC Drains Chipmunks. Shout out to them.
Nice. Right on. So obviously you guys are pressing the album on vinyl. Is it only going to be on vinyl, or will it also be like CD, cassette?
Yep, CD, cassette.
Oh, okay, nice.
Everything but the 8 tracks. That's one thing we don't have.
Right.
Working on that.
Right on. Are you doing it all independently, or is there like a label involved, or?
We do have a label. We do have a label. Yeah, Allegedly Records.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly, but I think it's okay, right? We pressed it all up ourselves and stuff.
Nice. Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah. They're based out of like Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Bree.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Shout out to Allegedly.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you guys had a record label. That's awesome. What if you don't mind, what other like bands have you put out on the label?
Oh, it's not on a record label. It's we get assigned to a record label.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And they're Pennsylvania, Allegedly Records.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Allegedly Records. Okay, right on.
Yep.
So I was interested.
They have other bands,
They do.
So I was interested in the lyrical content of this album. What are you guys singing about, and where in your souls is it coming from?
Well, this is Jamin writes all the lyrics, so this is going to be mostly for Jamin.
I don't really have a soul per se.
Whatever you want to call it.
No.
Sure.
I don't know. I've written like so much because I put out like 40 albums with my previous band.
Wow.
And then I put out this like 12 TA-80 record. So
Yeah.
I've written so much. It's almost just like whatever I'm interested in that day, goes into it.
Nice. I think Kurt Cobain had a similar approach to writing lyrics. Did you ever write poetry when you were younger?
I did.
Nice.
I did not.
That's why I don't write lyrics.
I would say like I wrote like rock lyrics, but like I didn't have a band yet.
Right.
So I don't know if that's called poetry, but it was still like in the verse chorus, format.
Sure. Yeah. But the song, what was it? All My Friends Are Wanted by the State.
All my friends are enemies of the state.
Enemies of the State. Yeah. What is there a story behind that, or?
No,
I think it was really just the title, right?
Because it's one of those situations where a lot of our stuff will actually come from. Why has nobody ever written a song called blank?
That's cool.
And then we work backwards from there. That happens all the time. That's like a quarter of our stuff kind of starts in that way.
Oh, okay.
Why has nobody ever written a song called Choke Cherry? Why has nobody ever written a song called Sugar Gets the Spins? Why hasn't anybody ever? And we just like make up a song around it.
I like that. Sugar Gets the Spins. So while I was snooping through your guys' Facebook, Jamin, I saw your favorite quote was, and I hope you're okay with me revealing this, "The crown rests heavy on he who holds the hot dog." What is that?
I wrote it, but as soon as you said it, I was like, oh yeah. I didn't even know that was still on my Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm sure I just wrote it.
I found that inspiring. I was like, that's pretty true.
Words to live by, for sure.
For sure. Okay, enough silliness there. So, who?
No, I like silliness.
Oh, okay, yeah, silliness is fun. You guys covered "Africa" by Toto. Again, I thought that was dope. Did I already talk about that? Yeah. What made you want to cover? What made you want to cover that song? I mean, obviously, it's a classic. It's way better than the Weezer cover They kind of butchered it,
Thank you.
in my opinion. Way better. Like,
Yeah.
it's got the crunch in the guitar, and just like you kept the melody. It felt like a true, like, punk cover. You know what I mean? A lot of people try to make it like.
I'm with you. Yeah, because like there'd be like punk bands covering it, but then they do like a soft version of it.
Yeah.
Or do it as a ballad, or do it as anything but a punk song.
Yeah.
It was always kind of disappointing, you know? It's
Yeah,
like you,
for sure.
you wanted that real big punk rock version.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was our drummer Russ is the one that actually came up with the arrangement for it. That he says that's been his childhood dream since he was 16 to cover that song. And we actually covered it back in 2012, but we didn't release it because the version wasn't up to snuff. You know?
Okay.
So we kind of helped. We were like, all right, we'll get a better take of it later. But then suddenly everybody started to cover that song.
Yeah.
And it felt like radioactive for a while, but
right.
I started to feel like, all right, nobody's pulling out in a while. But we were always afraid somebody was going to take our arrangement because we felt it was such an obvious arrangement, you know, that we thought somebody else was going to like take it. Like whenever I saw the new Africa covers, I was like, this is going to be the one. Somebody's going to like, stumble upon our arrangement of it and do it.
Yeah.
No, I think it came out great. Do you guys play it live, or are you like waiting to debut it, or?
We'd like to play it live. If we do, I can't play it and sing it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So if we do play it live, we're going to have to find someone who can come up and play bass.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
Out there watching.
So any bassists out
yeah,
there
for
that
sure.
are interested in filling in on a couple songs here and there.
For sure. There's got to be someone out there, definitely.
We haven't put the call out yet, but we've been talking about that. It's like, we should really play this live. That'd be like fucking cool.
That'd be awesome. Like again, with like the whole cover, like especially when bands cover like songs from the 80s or whatever, like they'll incorporate synth usually when they don't have like synth, you know what I mean, to like, and you guys like really made it like a punk anthem. I could like, I felt like I was playing like Tony Hawk when I was when I was listening to that, you know. So I thought that was yeah, definitely
Very cool.
So you mentioned not really being able to like, or not finding punk bands to play with in Tucson. How is the Tempe scene treating you? I know it's a pretty
great.
Yeah,
great.
Nice. Do you guys play at like the
we've made
Timeout
it
Lounge,
fun.
or? Oh, I'm so sorry, I interrupted you guys. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're fine. We do play at the Timeout Lounge a lot. That's kind of our favorite place to play.
For
I
sure.
think.
It's a cool spot.
It's a good spot. We like Laura. It's always great. We always have really good shows there. But yeah, in the past 2.5 years or so we've been playing out, and it's been really fun. We've met so many great bands. Phoenix has an amazing scene.
It's true.
There's a great punk scene here.
It's true. Very
Definitely.
true. Yeah.
Do them all.
Are you familiar with the band Bowcat?
I've heard of them.
I think I have heard
Yeah, the ska band. My friend George is in the band, and I like. Yeah.
I know exactly who it is now. Yep.
You know who I'm talking about, George? Or Jorge, or whatever. Yeah. Good guy. Shout out Bowcat George. I went to Timeout Lounge with him one night. He was my next door neighbor, actually, for like a year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's a real cool dude.
I wish I knew he was that cool. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
my neighbor's got to step up.
Right.
George wants to move in next to us. Usually a vacancy. We tend to drive the neighbors away. So.
Oh, nice. I was telling Amy before we started recording, I live in North Phoenix, so there's, nothing here. There's no punk. I'm the only punk in like 15 miles in every single direction, So, yeah, there must be no lack of culture and punk in Tempe, right? Do you guys live close to Mill? I don't want to give away your location, but do you go to like Mill a lot? Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty close. We're right down the road, and
nice.
we go down to kind of like the southern part of Mill, kind of down around like Yucca and Timeout Lounge and stuff. We're down in that area a lot.
You stay away from all the college
Records
kids. Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
For sure.
I figure they don't want me around. Too old now.
Sure. My son was actually born in Tempe, so I at least have that tied to it. What approach are you guys taking to recording this last album entitled "Open Late"? Everybody, soon to come out.
Yep, out of state.
We went into a studio. We went to Blue Exit Audio in Mesa, and we worked with Jeff Tretta. It was great. Working with him was absolutely phenomenal. He's a great engineer, a great producer. I couldn't recommend him more to anyone.
Okay. Nice.
He's really phenomenal. He did a great job. But yeah, we got everything ready, and then we went in, and we did it over 4 days?
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fast.
Ground them out. It's like right in our middle. Like all our albums, like the quickest one we did was like 3 days. Longest one is 5 days. So it's like right in the middle.
That's great. So
we like prepare like crazy though. We do like tons of our pre-production will take like a year. We're just constantly like
smart
the songs and writing and rewriting everything. So that way we can just walk in like champs, walk out.
So are you recording like entirely as a band, like playing live while recording, or like individually?
Not this time. We go back and forth.
Okay.
Our drummer actually wasn't at this session, and not at first. He came in and played, the swapping instruments thing. He came in later and played guitar on the record, but that first day, he had some prior obligation, couldn't make the day one, so he recorded the drums elsewhere at his house.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then, so we couldn't do it as a band at that point.
Right. Sorry. Okay. And when is the album like officially coming out? With the 8th, or is that like the
August 8th?
August 8th.
August 8th. Okay, right on. Yeah. So by the time this comes out, the album will have already dropped. Hopefully, people are buying it and listening to it for sure. Are you guys gonna like release singles, or what's your approach to?
We do have a single out right now.
Oh, okay.
Roller Rink Days, it's called.
Okay. Right. Do you guys like? I guess I'm sort of asking like. Are you trying to keep it as like, gutter punk as possible, where like success isn't even like something to be like wanted, which I'm not condoning or condemning that, or are you like, do you guys actually want like, are you living off the making, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, we would love for it to be successful for sure. I mean, but to me, success is like, do people like it? It's not necessarily making money off of it, because who makes money off of music anymore?
For sure. That's true.
But if people enjoy it, then we get good feedback on it. I feel that's success.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of the thing where it's like I understand that I make really niche music, where it's like most people don't want to like hear some noisy blasting music,
Sure. Yeah.
At the end of the day, so I understand that like it can only go so far,
That's true. Yeah.
It's like it's like we've been doing it for 24 years. Still nobody cares, so it's like, I don't have any delusions that
Right. Well, such is the path of punk.
Yeah, success to me is like kind of like if it's the record that you want to like listen to on Friday night,
Right.
party with your friends.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Our job is done there in my mind.
Nice. So I saw that you guys referred to yourselves as punk pop rather than pop punk. I can sort of relate to that. I was in a band that we called ourselves pop goth punk. So what exactly do you guys like? What's the philosophy behind going by punk pop rather than pop punk?
I think it's just because pop punk anymore has
split in a couple of genres.
Yeah, it's become something kind of different, and so I wouldn't want people to think that we're what currently goes as pop punk, because we're not. We're very much of like the 90s, 2000 pop punk. For sure. So it's more, we're punk, but there's very much pop in it. So it's we don't want to leave that out.
I like a lot of the stuff that's called pop punk like sounds like emo to me. Like the
I was gonna say, yeah.
And it's kind of like to differentiate it from that. It's like there's no like kind of emo or
Like what bands would you consider or would nowadays be called pop punk when really it's emo? Like I'm so out of touch with like music now.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't know what people listen to, Machine Gun Kelly and stuff. I don't know what people listen to.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
I refer to it as pop punk. I'm like.
I know, and that's so not pop. Yeah, and that's so not pop punk or punk at all. Yeah,
I don't want Machine Gun Kelly fans accidentally.
Yeah.
So I don't want Machine Gun Kelly fans to buy, to check our stuff out, expecting the wrong thing.
Sure. So I have a question for you guys. I interviewed a band the other day. Shout out Penelope and the Suitors from Flagstaff, Arizona. They're a punk band, but very much so like influenced by like 70s, 80s like heavy metal. Very good band, but they're like 18, 19, 20 years old, right? I'm 39. And we're all like,
48.
yeah, you know. So I think us three probably kind of grew up more similarly than with the younger generation. And talking to them, it made me think that like they're kind of like our generations were like spoiled by underground music. You know, you look at the 90s, punk was all over the radio, ska, like gangster rap, like the underground was something that was like a part of the mainstream culture. And now that's kind of like come and gone. So like, excuse me, when I was playing in bands as a kid or even in my late 20s, like it seems like it was kind of easier to not make a name for yourself, but just to play around and like get noticed. I don't know. I'm not putting it the right way. Just sort of like there was a scene that existed, and now it's like the scene is like gone. You know what I mean? The underground it's back to like what it used to be when the original punks were starting out. Does that make sense? Like,
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Like, there's such a barrier. What's mainstream is so far away from what's underground that
right.
it feels like it could never reverse back again. You know, like there's almost no way to find out about. Even though it's kind of right there, there's nobody like filtering it out or championing like
That's
the
true.
good stuff or
For sure. Yeah.
I'm in that same boat, kind of like most of the new music I listen to is kind of people I know from like
Right.
Phoenix and stuff because that's the only kind of underground music I can find. I know how to find out about. I read reviews, review sites, faster and louder. Yeah.
For sure. Do you get?
Hold on.
Do you guys get like a lot of younger kids coming to the shows, or is it usually like people around our age?
We always
Usually people our age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun because like we got to play Groundworks in Tucson. Is that what it's called? Groundworks.
Yeah.
That was cool because like there were actually kids there and stuff, and they like were having a blast. But like I don't know where to play really.
Yeah.
That's all ages. We only try to play at bars. I don't even know where.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you where to go in Phoenix really.
That's a good point. I guess the Blues. Have you guys played there?
No.
Oh, it's
Not
like,
yet.
I've talked to like 4 different bands in the last week or so, and every single one has played at the Blues. You guys should definitely play there. It's actually right up the street from where I live. I don't want to give the exact coordinates, but it's off of 32nd Street in North Phoenix. And they host all sorts of music. They'll do country, punk, goth, just anything that you can really picture. And I know that the band, I think it was Penelope and the Suitors, they played there last Friday. It was like 13 and up, as long as 13 to 18 was accompanied by an adult. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Have you ever heard of Trunk Space?
Yeah, for the trunk space.
I
Yeah.
was supposed to play there during COVID and it got canceled.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Are they gone now? Or I can't get
I
like
think so.
that sucks.
I think they moved. I don't know. Or they go. Oh yeah, they're gone. Huh?
I think they're gone for now, but they're I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to set something up someplace else. I don't know.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I might have seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
we never book shows, honestly.
Oh,
Every so
okay.
often we do like we have like an event or something like
Yeah.
the only place I've ever booked at is Timeout Lounge. Everywhere else we've been invited to play.
Oh, nice.
Like because our availability is kind of limited because we all live in different cities.
Right.
Such.
Right.
Kind of we don't really get the chance to book shows very often.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I go to Laura because I'm used to talking to her, at Timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. What is Brain Boy?
Brain Boy is a side project I do with, remember I was talking about my friends in Michigan that I started the band with in high school? It's them.
Oh, okay.
It's like members from them, from that band, Deranged Chipmunks, with members of TA-80.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It was like because we were going to do like a reunion, but then one of the members couldn't come back, wasn't able to make it, so I brought Russ from TA-80, and then we just recorded the album in 2 days. Really 1 day, because the first day was so shot,
Yeah.
I think we got one song written and recorded the first day, and the second day we wrote like the other 6.
Okay, nice.
So it was really just it's like the opposite of T80, where T80 has like a ton of preparation. This had none. Like the band members, they didn't even know each other. You know, like
Yeah.
like
That's interesting.
Russell never met most of the Brain Boy guys. So, but the chemistry, whew,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like I was afraid we were gonna have nothing to work on.
Right.
But that was like totally unfounded. Everybody just like clicked.
Okay.
You know, as soon as we got there.
Is the style different from TA-80?
No, I don't think most people could probably tell the difference. There's one song I read that's really weird, but like the first song on the record's really weird.
Yeah.
But beyond that, it sounds like T80 to me.
Okay. So how did you guys get into punk music? Was there like a sibling, an older person when you were younger?
I
A movie?
I got into it backwards accidentally. I was definitely into like heavy metal stuff, like old like
Yeah.
80s heavy metal, and then I was accidentally listening to punk bands. I didn't know the difference, but like unknowingly, my first punk album was GBH, City
Nice.
Baby's Revenge.
Wow.
And I didn't know. I just thought it was like a especially catchy heavy metal album. So when I looked for more stuff in that kind of genre and such, I stumbled into punk without knowing.
Yeah, I get that.
And I learned of punk through, a little bit my older brother who's in the band. A lot from Jamin, because Jamin and I met when I was 15.
Yeah.
So I was still pretty young then, and so I learned of new music through them, through punk music. Learned of new punk music through them.
Right.
Yeah, I was friends with her brother Jens, who's in the band, and that's how I met Amy. Was through
okay.
Jens.
Gotcha.
They would come and watch our band's practice and such.
Yeah, very
And do instruments.
nice. Okay, so horror movies. Are you looking forward to the remake of The Toxic Avenger?
I cautiously optimistic. I love. Oh man, Toxic Avenger. I fucking love it.
Me too.
It's like I remember like I saw it like my older brother showed me that.
Nice.
I remember like going into when it first came out in VHS. I was a very little kid.
Yeah.
But there was always like that big cardboard standee that was in like the store, and it seems like it was there for like 10 years.
Nice.
And like it just kept getting more and more sun faded. Then like the head on it like, eventually like fell off and fell backwards. And like, but I remember like going to my brother's house because my brother is much older than me. So I remember going to his house and him showing us Toxic Avenger, and my mind was like so blown by the kid's head getting right over.
Right. In the first one, yeah.
Yeah, it was like life changing. So like,
For sure.
I doubt the remake can come here. I'd be shocked if like it was like that good, but
Yeah.
I don't know. How often do you see remakes that like live up? I usually don't even really pay attention to them, honestly.
I mean,
So,
how often do you see a remake of such an incredibly underground movie? Like,
that's true.
you know?
Well, yeah, it wasn't like I recently saw it was like a Street Trash remake, and my mind was blown by that.
Oh, I don't know that one. Street Trash?
Oh no!
Did you ever see the original? Oh, you got to see it.
Oh man!
Trauma type stuff.
Oh,
It's like
okay. I love Trauma. Street Trash. Okay.
Street Trash. You gotta watch it. It's the greatest movie ever.
Okay.
Stop this interview. Go watch Street Trash.
Yeah. Don't listen to him. Watch it after this interview.
Let's go follow up interview. Let's talk about Street Trash. How's that?
Okay, yeah, no, that's awesome. Okay, I mean, if you like Trauma, I'm definitely gonna check that out. I love Trauma.
Me too.
I managed to interview the filmmakers for one of the latest Trauma movies called Sweet Meats. Made by comedian and filmmaker Ricky Glore, and that was really cool. So we got a few follows and that on Instagram from Trauma people, and I'm like, yes. You know, if I could one day, like, I don't know, write movies or maybe even try to act in Trauma, that would be so awesome. I would love that.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So what? Okay. Are you guys into stand-up comedy at all?
I like watching it.
Sure. Do you have a favorite comedian?
Well, I mean, probably the classics: Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Chris
Richard
Rock.
Pryor. Sure.
Nice.
Nope. Absolutely, hands down, Richard Pryor's the greatest of all
Definitely,
time.
for sure. So not
One
much,
of his records, like that. Let's do it all the time. Love it.
not so much like the modern stuff.
I'm just loving that loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just real out of the loop on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I can send you guys a list.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that because I love comedy. It's really more that like I don't watch a lot of TV with sound because like
Yeah.
you know when I come home from work I listen to records all night usually and I
Nice.
have TV on but more in the background. On weekends and stuff I watch movies and stuff like that. But if I watch comedy, I usually like you know I'll queue up like you know Richard Pryor on the Sunset Strip. You know.
Nice. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that for sure.
Right.
So, kind of back to horror, but sort of in comedy too. Did you guys ever watch the show True Blood?
Yes.
So I'm binging it again for like the third or fourth time.
Nice.
I'm on the second to last season. What are your thoughts on True Blood? You know, it gets a lot of unfair hate, I feel like.
The end seasons, I think the crazier it gets, the better the show is.
Right.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I never read the books, so
Right, me either,
I'm not
yeah.
one of those that's comparing it against the books. And if I was, I'm sure I would have much different opinions. But as far as just the TV show as a standalone, I thought it was phenomenal, beginning to end. I thought they wrapped it up nicely. I thought is how crazy it gets was. I like the crazy stuff. There's some scenes in those like later seasons that are like some of the best scenes of television I've ever seen.
Right, yeah, definitely.
I think.
I would agree with that. Who's your favorite vampire from it?
Well, I always liked Eric.
Of course.
Eric was always
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Eric, definitely. Jamin, did you watch True Blood also? What?
Yeah, I do. Probably more in passing, but yeah, I get sucked into it. Definitely.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, there's some like crazy shit on there that like, yeah, love it.
I like that it's like gory and like doesn't take itself too seriously. Like it's straight up.
That's my sweet spot. That's my sweet spot. Like I don't like really serious like horror movies really at all. Like
For sure,
I can't
me either.
connect with it. It's gotta get. I like whimsy and shit. You know.
Yeah, definitely. I could never get into like Saw or like Human Centipede. Unfortunately, I watched that, but a good horror movie that's like campy is so much fun, you know.
It's like the only stuff that has like replay value for me, you know. I don't like Academy Award winning movies and stuff because like I'll enjoy it the one time, then like it's like I don't ever want to see it again. Show me some like funny, gory trash and like I watch it every day. Yeah.
So, what's your favorite Toxic Avenger movie out of the four that exist?
1 and 4.
Oh, okay, 1 and 4. Yeah. Okay.
I think it starts strong, and I love the end of it too.
The way number 4 starts is so crazy. Spoiler alert! It's just the mass murder of special needs adults. It is so crazy.
When I say 4, that's like where my mind goes. Like that. Scene with the...
4's good. 4, I like 4 a lot. Number 3 is my favorite.
Good one too.
Yeah, I especially like Claire, the woman who plays Claire, and the monologue she gives in the middle about Toxie selling out and give me freedom or give me death. That's just so classic.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, actually, we stole a piece of that movie and put it for the outro for our podcast. So, or I did that. So, okay, we'll wrap up here soon. It's really great talking to you guys. You guys are both really cool. And I like your music. I want everybody to go check you out. Can you tell us where your upcoming shows are and where we can find your new album and where to check you out on social media?
Sure. Our upcoming shows, we have a show on August 9th. It's our CD release, our album release show. It's at Time Out Lounge. And we're playing with, you're going to have to help me out with this because we've just set up like a bunch more shows. Nice. So now I'm getting confused.
What's that is August 23rd at Rips.
Yeah.
Rips is cool.
Dirty Licks.
Nice.
From Tucson. And then I think there's one on October 11th. I think also at Time Out Lounge.
Nice.
We're playing with a band from Tucson.
Yeah.
And when your album comes out, what platforms will it be on for people to stream, I guess?
It'll be everywhere.
Oh, okay, nice.
And Amy's in another band called the 66ers.
Yeah.
With
that's right.
Joe Queer from the Queers, and their album's coming out in October.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that'll be out in October, and then we're going on tour at the end of October.
Oh, wow. Are all 3 bands going to tour, or is it you're going on tour. Are you going on tour with the Queers? I guess is what I'm asking.
I'll be going on tour with the Queers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it'll be the Queers with the 66ers.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I'll be tagging along just for fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I'll be in the audience, so, yeah, you'll see me in the audience for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we're from
Mhm.
Canada, maybe. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Canada.
We don't have all the details yet.
Okay. And on what's your main social media platform with Instagram, I guess, Facebook?
We use them all.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
like just kind of post generally the same things on all of them. You know, we have Instagram, Threads,
Right,
Blue
right.
Sky, Facebook,
Okay, yeah.
YouTube. We have everything.
Of course. Okay, and so we can just like type in TA-80 band, and that will find you. Right? Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I actually Googled
Yeah.
TA-80 by itself when I was trying to figure out what the band name was. It's all you guys. You guys are the entire first page. So that's really super cool. That's
Cool.
rare that happens with the people I speak with. So here's my final question. It's not related to anything that we've talked about, really. It's still in the realm of music, but I asked everybody this because everybody always gives really interesting answers, and
We're gonna break that. We're gonna break that.
yeah.
We're gonna break that chain.
That's so funny. Well, would you rather go to the Gathering of the Juggalos or Burning Man?
Oh, Juggalos. For sure.
Juggles. Yeah, absolutely.
Juggalos.
Nice.
We're from Michigan, so it's like.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Fago
For
is.
sure. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, for the big old wall.
Right.
Got
Right. Awesome. Could you explain why? What is it about Burning Man that doesn't attract you to it?
The music.
Isn't it in the desert too?
It's in the middle
Yeah,
of the
it's
desert.
island.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to go in the roasting desert, listen to like techno,
Right.
hang out with like tech bros and stuff, and
Yeah.
hippies. Nope, nothing for me there.
I gotcha. Yeah, you guys are in the majority of who have said they'd much rather go to the Juggalos than Burning Man. Like 99% of people have said the Juggalos out of like almost
That's
40
funny.
episodes. Yeah. I would go to both, I always say, because they sort of represent my two like dual personalities or whatever. Like, but yeah, I totally get that. I think as punks, we have way more in common with the Juggalos than with like whatever you want to
Really out there.
hippies, whatever, you know, tech
I grew
pros.
up I grew up with so many juggalos because we're
Yeah.
from like northern Michigan, you know.
Right,
so it's
right.
like
For sure.
there's like people under a certain age.
Mhm.
Like it feels like 3 out of 5 of them are probably juggalos. You know?
No, oh, nice. Yeah.
Mhm.
My age group, age group, and like
Right.
social bracket.
Right. Right. No, for sure. Juggalos are good people.
I'm like
Yeah.
I'm trailer trash, you know. So it's like I grew up in the trailer, you know.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
in
Well,
Michigan, so-
I grew up on a boat, so we probably have a lot in common. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was something. Okay. We'll end it up.
Wait, did you ever?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was trying to remember. Amy lived on a boat.
Oh, nice.
Am I imagining that?
No, yeah, you're totally imagining that. No, we had a boat.
Oh,
we
okay.
had a boat. We had a houseboat.
Really?
It was called a houseboat. So
Yeah. What
That's what I
kind
was
of?
thinking of. I was like, seems like
So, like, I grew up on like a sailboat that was converted into a commercial fishing vessel. When you say houseboat, is it like a big cabin on top, or and with like flat?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's a big cabin on top. So it
Wow.
was. God, it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a little house sitting
Right.
on a flat boat, and then
Oh,
it's
okay.
just got it looks like an RV or
Right.
something inside of it, and it kind of works the same way. Like the table collapses and he turns into a bed, and
Okay. Yeah.
there were bunks underneath. It was a cool boat. It was really a cool boat.
How does it go? Like, is it an outboard motor, or is there like a big
it's a
engine?
rowboat.
Yeah, there was a big motor on it, big
okay.
engine.
Oh, okay. Wow. Nice. I've never seen one in person. Okay. Awesome. Was that in Michigan, or
Yeah,
I would assume?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the lakes out
I don't
there.
have water here. So
True.
much.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you couldn't really fit a houseboat in any of the lakes out here. Yeah.
the Tempe Town Lake. Yeah,
Right. That would be hilarious. You could turn it into a venue.
Oh, man, that'd be sweet.
Right?
But
Punk shows on a punk boat. That'd be pretty cool.
I think they did that. I think they did that in New York. They do
okay.
like a
Like a little like cruise
punk
or
shows
something.
on a boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
You
heard
know
of
what?
punk shows being
my
done on
older
a boat.
brother, my older brother Todd has a has like a boat that bands play on, but it's not like in the water. It's like on land.
Oh, that's cool too. I like that.
He has like a restaurant or something, and like
Oh, nice.
he bought like an old like ferry, you know,
Yeah.
and like there's like a top deck and stuff, and bands play.
Oh, that's super cool. Is that back in Michigan or?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
All my family lives in Michigan. I'm like the only one here.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I've met a few people from Michigan who have moved out here. Colorful
Yeah,
cast of characters, in the best way, of course. But
Sure.
okay, we'll end it here. Thank you guys so much for coming on. Everybody, please follow TA-80. Go to their shows. Definitely listen to Open Late and all the. I should have wrote down the rest of the albums and stuff. But you can find them everywhere. Bandcamp, Spotify, right? Everything.
Yep.
So yes, this has been Let's Ruin Our Lives. I'm Josh Hensley. This has been Jamin and Amy from TA-80. Enjoy the rest of your day. Mahalo.
I know, but I'd rather be blind in heaven than sighted in hell.
Guess it really isn't sin. There's a better way to get your super bug. Don't read no magazine or some stupid book. You care about what people think because you're insecure. You don't want your heart, it's your own, but not too sure. Spend some words of wisdom to play a simple vice. And be the live to live that sure be nice. Start your own trend. Start your own trend.